What if rebellion could set you free? What if the battle between individuality and authority could redefine sanity itself? Welcome to our deep dive into One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Do you think conformity is necessary, or is individuality the ultimate power? Stick with us as we uncover fascinating insights, explore thought-provoking themes, and dive deep into the story's most impactful moments. Hi everyone, and welcome to Timeless Sparks. Today, we're exploring the unforgettable classic One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest by Ken Kesey. This timeless story takes us inside a mental institution where power struggles, freedom, and human connection come alive. In this video, we'll uncover the book's key themes, its most pivotal moments, and the lessons it leaves us with. Make sure to comment below, what does freedom mean to you? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest centers on Randall McMurphy, a charismatic rebel who fakes insanity to avoid prison time. Once admitted to a mental institution, he encounters Nurse Ratched, the cold and authoritarian figure controlling the ward. McMurphy's infectious energy disrupts the oppressive routine, inspiring the patients to rediscover their individuality. But this battle between rebellion and authority spirals into a dramatic and heartbreaking climax, leaving readers questioning the very fabric of society's rules. The novel brilliantly exposes the struggle between individuality and conformity. Nurse Ratched represents institutional power, stripping patients of their autonomy, while McMurphy symbolizes the fight for freedom and self-expression. This tension raises powerful questions. How much control should society have over individuals? And at what cost does conformity come? Let's dive deeper into the core themes of the novel. The mental institution in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest symbolizes a rigid society where individuality is suppressed under the guise of order and control. Nurse Ratched, as the enforcer of conformity, wields her authority to strip the patients of their sense of self. Through manipulation and strict rules, she ensures compliance, creating an environment of fear and submission. McMurphy, however, enters as a force of rebellion, challenging the institution's oppressive norms. His defiance inspires others, particularly Chief Bromden, who begins to rediscover his own voice and agency. As McMurphy declares, "But I tried, though. God damn it, I sure as hell did that much, now, didn't I?" His fight becomes a rallying cry for individuality against conformity. Also, the struggle between freedom and oppression lies at the heart of the novel. McMurphy represents the spirit of liberation, both mental and physical. He encourages the patients to break free from their psychological chains, urging them to reclaim their autonomy and humanity. Through small acts of defiance, like organizing a fishing trip or standing up to Nurse Ratched, McMurphy instills a sense of hope. Yet, Nurse Ratched's unyielding grip reminds us of the severe consequences of challenging institutional power. Her use of psychological manipulation and even physical punishment underscores the risks involved in the fight for freedom. As McMurphy tells the patients, a man needs to feel something that's his, something that he can put his mark on and say, "This is mine." His words resonate as a plea for independence in a world of oppression. The novel blurs the lines between sanity and insanity, challenging societal definitions of what it means to be normal. Nurse Ratched, who is considered sane by societal standards, is cold, calculating, and devoid of empathy. In contrast, many of the patients, labeled as insane, exhibit genuine kindness, vulnerability, and humanity. Ken Kesey uses this contrast to question whether societal norms truly define mental health. As Chief Bromden observes, "It's the truth even if it didn't happen." His perspective highlights how reality can be shaped by perception. The story ultimately suggests that the true madness lies in oppressive systems that dehumanize individuals, rather than in the quirks and flaws of the human mind. At the beginning of the story, the patients live in a state of isolation, disconnected not only from one another but also from their own identities. Fear and shame keep them locked in their personal silos, unable to form meaningful relationships. McMurphy changes this dynamic by fostering a sense of camaraderie and connection. Through his humor, courage, and insistence on collective activities, he helps the patients rebuild their confidence and trust in one another. For example, the fishing trip becomes a transformative moment where the patients experience freedom and solidarity, as they laugh and work together. This shift underscores the healing power of human connection. As McMurphy shows them, we're all in this together, and by God, we'll make it through. By the end of the novel, the bonds they form represent a triumph over the isolation that once defined their lives. The climax comes with McMurphy's ultimate sacrifice. After enduring electric shock therapy and lobotomy as punishment for his defiance, McMurphy's spirit still prevails. Chief Bromden, inspired by McMurphy's courage, escapes the institution, symbolizing the triumph of freedom over oppression. This moment forces us to ask, what's the price of true freedom? And is rebellion worth it if it inspires change? In One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Ken Kesey masterfully explores the battle between freedom and control, individuality and conformity, sanity and madness. It's a story that stays with you, challenging the way you view society and yourself. What do you think? Is McMurphy a hero, or was his rebellion reckless? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more literary deep dives, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.